I am going to ask him out. We got into the same school. I am not op. Original post by you, Shattered Skybirch in R. Applying to college. / I am going to ask him out. We got into the same school. April 9th, 2021. Okay, so this is a huge fluff. I literally had a crush on one single person my entire high school life, and that is my best friend. We met in honors English class when we were both in 9th grade. He is one of that God accidentally poured too much talent kind of guy. He immigrated here from South Korea when he was 11. And he works super hard on everything. He absolutely hates Asians are good at math stereotypes because math is actually his least favorite subject. Still got 5s in AP Cal and Stat confounded face. And he wants to major in English literature. I fell for him harder and harder over the years because not only is so smart and well put together, but also super nice. But I kind of felt like he was out of my league. Now I had two options. Either give up on him or work hard enough so that I don't feel so around him. Basically, I always studied when he did, worked when he did. I took all the AP classes he took. I assure you we are friends, so it didn't feel like stalking or anything. We both applied for T20 schools. And he kind of jokingly talked about how nice it would be to go to the same school and spend more time together on campus. And we will. And I will ask him out. Wish me luck. / Update. I am going to ask him out. We got into the same school. https www.reddit.com/r/applying-to-college/comments/mp48k/update. I am going to ask him out. We go tintoth/ April 12th, 2021. Okay, so update for this fluff time. Here's what happened. It took me 3 days to come up with enough courage to even talk to him after I posted it. Only after I upload the original post did I realize that maybe he might also be part of this subreddit too, and I panicked instantly when this thought crossed my mind. The post blew up and I was being a bit too specific with the detail for him to not notice it was him. Luckily for me, he doesn't even have a Reddit account. So, knowing how he has a big thing for Shakespeare, I tried to make things as Shakespearean as possible to somehow better my chances. Dunno. So naturally, I scheduled to watch The King with him via Zoom. Thanks to COVID, I was so nervous, I kid you not, I had to turn off the camera several times to wipe droplets off my nose. Anyway, the movie was almost ending. And when Timothée Chalamet kills the old guy with the beard and goes talk to his ex-GF, Lily Rose Depp, I thought about how awkward it must have been for Chalamet to act with his then GF, and how awkward it must be for them to act together again now they have broken up. I got so nervous. You gotta understand, he was a huge part of my high school. And the thought of losing him even as a friend really made me panic. Like for real, do you guys know how it feels like to swallow a throbbing beehive? I only felt like that when I was opening my letter of acceptance, but now the threat was more existential. The movie ended and he started to talk about the movie, and I couldn't really listen to what he was saying cause my ears were ringing. He realized something was wrong cause I was too silent. He asked me if I was okay and I kinda mumbled yes. And there was this long stretch of silence. Like for an entire minute. Certainly. He read my mind and hated me already, I thought, and then he said something like, "You know how I once told you about W.B. Yeats and how him getting heartbroken by his crush made him a great artist? Quote, I would like to write a poem like Yeats too, but I would rather be happy with the person I really like than to write a really good poem. You know what I mean? So you are either gonna make me a really good poet or really happy. But honestly, I would rather prefer the latter. Guys, I am dead. I asked him if he was asking me out and he said, obviously, in a way that he always says it. And I think I squeaked something like yes, and then he wished me good night. Now I am writing this and I kid you not, either this is a dream or it happened. WTF is wrong with him? Did he prepare an entire speech for me? I want BBE able to sleep tonight AGHH. For those who asked, we are both going to T20 school in NH. He is going to study creative writing and I am gonna study social science. Help, I want ever sleep Veer. / Reminder, I am not the original poster. He absolutely hates Asian sir. That punctuation was super misleading. Got scared for a second lol. We are both going to T20 school in NH. Hope they're enjoying Dartmouth lol. Well, this is adorable and I can't wait for the update. So freaking sweet. I wish my high school crushes had inspired me to academic excellence. Lol. That was just not the direction things went. Ah, young love. Closing parenthesis. I wonder if Oop ever got any sleep. Been a while now, so I hope so. Oh yeah, the perfect speech proves this kid is already a writer. Damn. Pretty sure that Dartmouth is the only top 20 school in New Hampshire. Pretty nice school. Good job for them. OMG, this is adorable. I wonder how they're doing today. Side note, I came from a 2C and got absolute whiplash when I saw the origin of this post. Thank you. This made me feel very happy and content. This was cute. And well written. I felt the suspense. I like to think she fell asleep while writing that last sentence. Nice to read a happy story. Thanks for sharing. You know how I once told you about W.B. Yeats and how him getting heartbroken by his crush made him a great artist? Quote, I would like to write a poem like Yeats too. But I would rather be happy with the person I really like than to write a really good poem. You know what I mean? So you are either gonna make me a really good poet or really happy. But honestly, I would rather prefer the latter. Bro, get me this kind of romance. I swear. The literary reference just made it for me. As someone who loves and studied English literature, that moment must have been a dream. Hope they are happy. Boys got game. The phrase, swallow a throbbing beehive, paints such a picture in my mind. Flushed. This was cute. Loudly crying. That was as fun as a good rom-com intro. Ah, super sweet. A nice break from all of the filth normally on this subreddit. Keats and Yeats are on their side, but they lose, because Weird Lover Wild is on mine. Sugar.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.